Happy Saturday, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I love that 2 minutes before you go live and you're just sort of sitting here going, "Hmm, hmm, hmm." And I can't wait. I think you're supposed to wait as a content creator, but I'm still new, so I can just jump right in and not make everyone wait. Good morning, Soccer 3P. Happy Saturday to you too. Hi, Kelly, my mod, and Side Eyes Jess. Thank you so much for coming. We're all missing Jess's show. So Jess, I hope you're feeling better. It's taken its toll. That girl works really hard. She works hard. She's always working and on with us, and she needs to rest. So I'm glad that she is taking some time. Hey, Robin J, thanks for joining. I'll give everyone a few more minutes. Hey, Genuine. It's snowing in South Carolina and you love it, girl. We had to pay. I mean, this is such a waste of money, but we had to do it. And my husband's very fanatical about maintenance. And we had to pay to have people go on our roof and rake it and get all the snow because we had 2 feet of snow and it was starting to form ice dams. And we have a new roof and we didn't want any problems. And I'm like, that's such a waste of money because it'll melt by spring. But he's smart and I'm not. So we did that. So yeah, good for her for taking a break, right? Good morning, Laura Lee. Hi, Mandy girl. Hey, it's a sister. Oh, my sisters are in for a surprise. My sisters are so innocent. Thank you for joining, everyone. We'll have our Saturday coffee. I know, you never know when it's going to end. He was smart. He knew that he knew that if water came in, he would lose his mind. Water damage freaks him out. So we had like 5 guys. It took him hours chopping the ice. And my thing was, because I don't shovel, where's all that snow gonna go? So I said to him, if they do it, you're not gonna spend the weekend because it all lands on the ground, the driveway, the walkways that he's got all these intricate paths. You've seen how he snow blows. So anyways, all the snow is gone. They removed it. That was part of the deal. If it comes off the roof, I don't know what they did with it, but it's not staying here. What is the name of your sister that likes Jeopardy? Lynn, Sister Lynn, who is a hostage sister on my Salty Sisters every Tuesday night at 6. She hates it. Luckily, she's not on YouTube. She's probably on this show, so she might be in for an eye opener. But luckily, she doesn't pay attention to what's going on. What's Soccer saying? Yeah, she hides her couch. She hides it. She changes it. Hi, Zach. Thanks for joining. So if you're new here, we're a small channel. We started in October. I think it was October 10th. I went live. It took me a year to get up the courage, honestly, or 9 or 10 months. And it took a lot of research. Went live to expose Twin Flames Universe, the cult that my family was featured in Amazon Prime documentary. Well, did I say that right? The cult that my family was part of. My niece joined a cult and we got her out. We were featured in Desperately Seeking Soulmate, Escaping Twin Flames on Amazon Prime. Watch it. That was the first reason that I went live, because I wanted to make sure that I supported the other people out there that are going through it and honestly gather more information so we can help the FBI bring them down, because it is a cult and it's horrible what they're doing. Oh, Genuine. I'm always distracted. Genuine did buy some Wonder Skin. Do you love it? Hey, Erin Ash, thank you so much for joining. So part of joining YouTube, a little background about me. I'm Cyberchick Boston. This is my command center. Cybersecurity is my profession. I've done cybersecurity for 30 years. When I started, and even to this day, it is a male-dominated industry. It has 93% males and the 7% female. So I'm used to that dynamic and I handle it so much better today than I did in my 20s. It was a struggle starting out. So when I came to YouTube, I did it with my eyes wide open, but it was new to me and it's still new to me. And the one thing I did run stats on YouTube, and it was not as bad as the cybersecurity industry, but it's up there. It's, dominated by the male population. when we talk about content creators, 72% of content creators are males, as opposed to 28%. I have to do math really fast. 72, yeah, 28% are female. And if you break it down by age group, which they do, it's really interesting. Every single age group is dominated by women. Oh, I'm sorry, by men. Every single, there's not one age group where the women outrank, and that's both in member engagement and content creators. But specifically, what I'm talking about is content creators, because I thought, what are we in for? So I've noticed in the past week in the comments section of a lot of a few shows, and also, you know, X, which is a whole nother story. I should get off X. The comments are around looks, right? The grannies, Weight Watchers, who are these? They should be sleepy sisters. I actually thought that was really funny. And I just want to take the conversation up a level to like not make it about looks. My sisters are amazing. I have 2 nurses. I have 2 women in cybersecurity, including myself. We have a lot to offer, and we will find the right niche. I come on here and I will bring my sisters on because one of the things that you have to realize is um, the fastest growing population of engagement is 45 plus women. So that's incredible to me. That says that there's a market for more content creators. Hold on, I'm so distracted by this. Let me just get a comment up here. Hold on. Lots of red flags, freeze frame. Yep. I don't call them red flags though. I call them challenges, and we're up for the challenge. Let's support bringing more women creators. In the cybersecurity space, I do a lot of mentoring and I focus mostly on college age girls who want to get into technology or cybersecurity. And, I help bring them along the journey. But I'm not opposed to when someone is, 40 years old and decide to branch out and wants a change in career or has raised their family and now they're getting into it. I'm all for it. Often I help the mothers who are going out on maternity leave. What's that like to make that decision, to navigate? Do I come back? What support systems do I have? So I'm not new to this conversation. And I want to just bring it front and center for everyone in the YouTube community, because I think we can do better. I think we can do better helping women help each other. I always bring up Jess because she's probably the best at it. She helped me, but it's not about helping me. She helps all the women. She helped Erica Walsh just launched her first YouTube show yesterday. I forget the name of it. We've got Questions 24. Go find it on YouTube and sub to Erica. Every time there's a new content creator, we should just be supportive. So that brings me to a couple of women that have reached out. And I've only been doing this since October, so I am not an expert, but I'm happy to lend a helping hand. So I helped, I'm so excited for Funeral Lady, who's in the chat, for Bay Harbor Beauty, she's in the chat. They reached out, we had a Teams meeting, we walked through what I knew. Julie actually helped me with a couple of things. I just think we can do a better job being there for each other, and I'm all for it. I, you know, I mean, the Weight Watchers comment was kind of crazy, to be honest with you, because my sisters are tiny. They're tiny. If you saw them, they're like, but whatever. That's what hurts women, right? Let's go after their weight. Let's go after they're old. Let's whatever. So I just think we can do better. And hey, you know what? If that's the type of YouTube content creator that I'm watching, then I'm just going to look elsewhere for content. That's the beauty of it. We can all go wherever we want to go. And that brings me to Nurse Kim. I am sorry. I said you were getting a divorce. And Nurse Kim had a show Thursday where she clarified she is not getting a divorce. I was careless. And it's really sad because I'm all about facts. I'm all about data. And I spread false rumors on my show. And it hurts me. And I hurt her. And I'm sorry. And The reason this is so important to me is my marriage is my number one priority. A little information for the new people here. I got married when I was young. We didn't have children right away. I've been married for over 30 years. We always made it a top priority. It is everything to me. We had kids, which we all know what that's like. No marriage is fun during no, we had fun during raising our kids. We loved every minute of it, but you know what? They're out of the house, and we love this time a lot. It's fun. It's fun, but we've always prioritized the romance, spending time with each other. It's sacred. And if someone was out there saying that I was getting a divorce, I'd be devastated and I'd be pissed. So I'm sorry. And I am going to do better and make sure I fact check and make sure that I check what I'm saying before I say it. And I'm usually pretty good at it. I think that I'm not used to all the drama on YouTube, but I'm not making excuses. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. And I hope that's the end of that. When I started watching podcasts, I turned into Julia Louis Dreyfus. She had a podcast. What was it called? Wiser Than Me. Wiser Than Me. Has anyone seen that? Wiser Than Me on Lemonada Media is about women who are older than Julia. Julia Louis Dreyfus, if you don't know her, was Elaine on Seinfeld. I am a huge Seinfeld supporter. Every time my kids are too, every time something happens in life, we can relate it back to one of the shows. It's just a thing that we do. Hey, Moon's over Miami. I'm trying to get my message out, but it's really hard not to also just kind of peek at the comments. So she realized that there was no space in society for older women to voice what they have to offer. I mentioned Salty Sisters. Not only are we nurses and we have cybersecurity background, but we're mothers. By the way, we're not grannies. We'd freaking love to be grannies. What the hell? First of all, why is that a bad thing? Being a granny. When did that become bad? I want to be a friggin' granny. I'm a grandmother to dogs. Does that count? So, I don't know. We we have a lot to offer. So between us, we have 9 kids, we have marriages, we have careers. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to share what we have and what we know. And that's what Julia Louis Dreyfus did, is she had a lot of fantastic women on sharing their experiences. She won Apple Podcast of the Year in, I don't know, it was 2023 or 2024. And then she also won Most Shared Podcast. So there is a market for that content, and I'm here for it. And I love it. And I want to say, like, let's get more women on YouTube and let's take over the YouTube world with women, because we're awesome and we can do it all. Catherine O'Hare died yesterday, 71. I was heartbroken. Moira, I'm so sad. Loved her. Diane Keaton. I can go on and on. Uh-oh, what's happening? I see. Oh, is young Black economist found her way here? Let's see what she has to say. She's usually not nice. Looks, are you guys going to stop talking about how I look Black? Huh? What? Young Black economist, I don't know what this is about. Maybe this is what happens when you have 122 people on. It's been so nice. My chat has been so civil. I have 2 mods, 2, maybe 3. If my sister Lisa never comes on because she's really busy, but she might have a wrench. But Side-Eye Jess and Kelly are awesome mods. I don't know what this comment means. And if you've been hurt, I'm sorry about it. We'll make sure that doesn't happen again. Bay Harbor Beauty, feel free to drop your channel. You want to make sure you link to Bay Harbor Beauty and Funeral Lady, because they're going live on YouTube. We're going to help them with that. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. I kind of like the small, intimate community in the chat. I'm not really I've lived in the drama, I guess, a little this week. It's not for me. Don't like it. Let's just focus on the positivity and lifting people up. I think that's the most important thing to me. People in court. So what the heck was the members only? I'm so confused. I don't know. I'm not a members only. people in court, and that's what I mean. I just spoke and I shouldn't have because I don't know the details. But that's her story to tell, and that's what I learned. Oh, there's a lot going on in my chat. Yes, Erin. So I'm gonna put my email. And believe me, I'm critical enough. I go back and I go, why am I always leaning like this? I love my mic. And so I'm pulled toward, you know how a plant is leans towards the sun? When I watching yourself is so humbling. When I do watch what I've done, I'm always leaning towards my mic. I'm gonna drop my Cyberchick in Boston. You need help, you want anything, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here to help lift up people. At the beginning, Broken Baker immediately got right back to me. Jess immediately and has always, answered questions right away. You see the people who automatically lift you up. I'm surprised at some of the people who said they would, but didn't, but I don't really care. They're probably busy, or maybe they don't want the competition, or maybe 100 people asked them. I mean, imagine that. But I do want to get my cult story up. So justice served. You said you'd have me on. Mike likes cults, so let's do it. Let's have the cult story told on a bigger platform. That's really, as far as the conversations like this. I don't care about the big platform. In terms of my cult story, I want to get it out there. I want to get it out there, and I want to warn people because so many people can fall victim. I love my profession. When I do eventually retire, I do hope that I can go in a different direction. I mean, I'll never just not do anything. I would drive my husband crazy. I always have to be doing things. I would like to speak at colleges and warn, or maybe companies, doesn't have to be technology, but companies and specifically colleges where there's young people, to warn them about the cults and warn them about what is lurking if you're not careful. So that's a goal of mine as well. And I'd also love to talk about everyone's goals, because you don't start to accomplish them until you help people. Someone reached out yesterday and said, "Hey, I'm thinking about going into media." You know, we had a chat about it, and I said, "Absolutely, reach out to me. I can be there for you." There's a lot of conversation going on in my chat. Yeah, so I'm not gonna discuss, anything else about no skim except that I'm sorry, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. That wasn't the intent, and I was just gonna keep this to short a short little snippet of the stats on YouTube. Come on. The males have taken over. The other thing that's interesting, if people wanna hear, because I love data, the males are dominant, this shouldn't be surprising, in gaming, technology, and high-earning channels. Fuck that. Again, technology. So we're gonna creep into those channels where women are leading in beauty and lifestyle. Come on, we can do better. Uh-oh, Zach's speaking. Zach, I'm gonna give you a wrench. I'd give Zach a wrench, um, but he's leaving anyways. No, we need you guys, Zach. We need guys to lift us up too. You want us. You want our experience. You go to your mother or your sister or your aunt when you need advice. So stay, Zach. Stay and empower us. Help the other women who are also in need. And Zach's full of shit. Can I just tell you, one of the people who emailed me at the very beginning and helped me, Zach, I'm going to tell on you, was Zach. Reached out to me via email and offered words of encouragement, and he helped me. So he's full of shit. He's an ally, and I need all the men out there in the YouTube community to embrace us. Too many wrenches, no thanks. I have too many. I wouldn't anyways, because you'll be in a bad mood and zap everybody. You did too, Zach. I have proof. Don't make me show you proof. Zach, I ruined his reputation of being, hateful. Is Emily C in the chat? Hey, Emily, thanks for joining. Magic. I almost didn't behave. I apologized. I'm done. And now I'm offering a hand to any of the women out there that and men. Hey, I'm not saying I won't help the men. I just don't see a lot. I mean, I think most of my I think Zach and maybe one and Danny shows up. I think 90% of my community is women, but yeah, I am behaving. Okay. Let's see what young black economist is saying. That is the one, any old thing that sends you all absolutely saying that you're racist. Young black economist, I don't know you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Jess is recovering. Let's see what Moons has to say. I just don't want to be following people who can't be honest. And they can't be honest. They can self-reflect and share why they lied. I think I have to go back and um um I think I have to go back and read some of this. Let's do iced coffee. That's safe with the hearts. Thank you, iced coffee. You got me out of that. Um, yeah, so Jess is resting today. She needs to rest. She sounded like she was tired, and we hope that Jess feels much, much better than than how she felt yesterday. She should take a couple days off. I'm afraid to leave my house. I don't want this flu sounds nasty, and I don't want it. Freeze, frame, pan out. I don't see wrenches. I see you two has replaced them with blue shields. That's funny. Bless her little heart. Hey, you know what? I have fought a lot of issues in my world being a minority in tech. So we all have things that we have to overcome. I have a lot of compassion for everyone. Random Brockton whore. Cyberchick loves me and I'm a whore. I am accepting of everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's a helpful hint for people who are starting a YouTube channel. Let's go. Let's put Erica's in here. And I'm at fault too, Erica. I'm not blaming you. It's hard to find your channel. People tell me all the time it's hard to find my channel. Use 2 words. That would be advice. I wish I tried to do Cyberchick and it's taken. Um, because people are like, I can't find Cyberchick Boston. I can't find it. And I'm always like, what? So I'm going to drop Erica's in here. Questions for you 24. That's people were really having a hard time yesterday. I dropped it a few times so you could see it. I've subscribed to her and I'm still having a hard time finding it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'm going to drop it in the Yeah, why doesn't it pop right up? Am I not saying it right? Is it questions for you 24? Hold on, I gotta go back in the chat and see. Where's Erica? Is she here? I don't know. I haven't seen. I see Erica tried to find you. Oh, we have questions. Okay. Sorry. Don't listen to me because I think I gave the wrong thing. We have questions. That's not it. This is what I'm talking about. I don't see it. Oh, we got questions. We got questions. Okay. All right. I have it. So that, Erica, just so you know, people were having a hard time finding it. I found it. I'm going to get your link. Oh my God, I just had a hard link. Oh, it is a K though. That's okay. Let's see if I can post it for you, Erica. Okay. Go sub to Erica. Thank you, Genuine, for doing it. Is someone asking about the documentary? I don't know if it, oh, it did. Okay, I posted it. Okay. I don't know. I might have posted it wrong. Oh, it's we got questions 24. That's why I was having a hard time. Yeah, the documentary that my family one was in is Amazon Prime, and it's called Desperately Seeking Soulmate: Escaping Twin Flames Universe. We're the Boston family. The last Salty Sister that caused a lot of problems was Tuesday night, and we spent most of the time talking about the documentary. We talked about what it was like to film with the four sisters, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So, yeah, I also yep, I was my very first interview was with Shizzy Whitnut, and it was great. Thank you so much, Prince of Wales. I appreciate you saying that. That's fabulous. I appreciate you remembering that because I forgot about that. I was so nervous. It was the first time I ever talked on live for over an hour. I used to get on and just I couldn't wait to get off. It was just getting comfortable with the setup. I'm comfortable with being on YouTube because this is what I do all day for Teams meetings. It's no different than the Teams meeting, except that you're talking by yourself. So I had to get used to talking by myself and um, reading the chat as well, and that was a challenge. Who else is here? The other thing I want to say, and this, I didn't realize this until I talked to my sisters who are so new to YouTube, right? I'm making them stars. I'm so happy about it, except for the bad parts. Don't hate me. If you're new to this channel, feel free to chat without well, I don't know what the chat's like today, but normally my chat is really friendly. So I've had people say, I don't know how to chat. I don't know what to say. You can just do hi to everyone and we'll make sure that you're protected and we say hi back and you can practice here. You can practice here. Broken Baker let me practice with him. He was practicing. There's a phone call or conference call. I don't really want anything to do with it now, but I wanted to see could if I could learn the technology. I love any challenge I have with technology. I love. And Broken Baker did a Spaces because that was a thing for a little while that he wanted to experiment with. And he said, "Can someone call in? We can see if this is working." And a bunch of us called in, and that was fun. So I called in, and same thing with this. If you just want to practice chatting, practice here. We're a safe zone. Random Brockton whore. I saw her chat posted by Cyber, but didn't see her in the chat. Okay. I don't know. I'm missing all sorts of stuff. So anytime that anyone wants to practice, the other thing I'll throw out there, if you want to, I think this would have made me feel a lot more comfortable if you want to come on my show. I'll drop you a link. You could be a guest and get a feel for what it's like. Get a feel for your system. If your system's working appropriately, I'm all for that. Anything else anyone has? I think that's all I wanted to talk about is let's take over YouTube, women over 50 specifically. Let's do it. Baby doll 17. Hey besties. Hi bunnies. Meow. Good morning, Cyberchick. The thing is, I also bring my nieces on Sundays. So it's not like I'm not discriminating against gender or age. I just want to be helpful to everyone. And what I like to do with my nieces, they're so cute. And my sisters and my brother, we've always been really supportive for all of the kids in our family. And we're happy to extend that out to other people. You graduate from college, you need a network. Isn't it great to just have people that are seasoned professionals that you can bounce ideas off of, that you can connect with on LinkedIn and share their network? So I bring my nieces in for that 20 to 30-year-old age group. So we're just going to have fun. We're here to have fun. Kelly says like and sub. Only if you like it. If you don't like it, then don't. I don't know if I should get off X. Should I get off X? I'm not enjoying it. I haven't found a community on X. I haven't found my people. I found my people in YouTube. Great group of supporters. I dabble on Facebook. That's mostly my, I don't know, the people you grew up with. Like it's a way to connect with family. I'm on Instagram. X, what's the value of X? Can people share what it is? What's the value? I felt like it was the place that I had to go to get Karen Reed updates, and now it's just horrible. So, and I also felt, honestly, since I was starting a YouTube channel, that would increase the visibility for me. But what do I care? Because I'm not liking the people on X. Do I want them over on my channel? I don't know. They're awful. They're awful. And then if you block them, which I block or mute, you people send you what they're saying in screenshots. I don't want to see it. Don't send it to me. Because it just seems really toxic. Kelly's off X. Anyone like it? Someone tell me, um, Smiley Sleuth is catching up. Someone just tell me what's going on with X that's positive. Like, what's a good thing that happens on X? I'm not seeing it. It's a cesspool. Chat question. How do you highlight the user who writes something to comment on what they said in the chat? I see people doing it. I believe what you're talking about is like their name. So if you put an at sign and then their name, that should do it. So let me see if I can do you. So I would do at Donna Ashton, Mass, like that. So is that what you mean? Does that show up for you? Um, oh, you don't need the at sign anymore. Thanks, PBR. I appreciate that. I appreciate that question because sometimes I do it and it works, and sometimes I do it and it doesn't work. Also, when I'm on my phone, I misspell everyone's name. So I just want to give a blanket apology for misspelling everyone's name. I didn't mean to. Just know it's not intentional, and I never delete it because I'm like, I can't be bothered. So Erin, you know I'm talking to you. It's always EWIN. I don't know why. I just can't do it right. Jill or Bean. I gave up social media in 2012 for Lent when I was 31 and never went back on. I met my husband, had kids, and had a very happy life without it. Isn't that nice? Yeah, there's nothing worse than being in the room and everyone is on their phone. Uh, and I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. So we make it a point. We like to watch movies together. We like to watch, and we just we table our phones because it's not like our kids are young and out driving and I have to worry about them. So I don't have to be connected to them. Thank you, Erin. Oh, on a laptop only, you can't highlight. Okay, Side-Eye Jess, thank you. Side-Eye Jess, you're amazing. I know what you mean every time, though. You do. You always know I'm talking about you. That's so funny. Okay, so I guess I'll get off X. Well, thank you. I want to thank everyone for your time today. I hope everyone can get out and enjoy this weekend and be good to each other. Reach out, get on YouTube as content creators, ladies. And when you do get on, let us know and we'll support you. Thank you, everyone.